Hi, Chef Claire here today, and guess what? We're gonna make some linguine, and we're gonna make it with Emeril's Pasta and Beyond pasta maker. It's so easy. So what I really like about this is it has a little drawer, and in the drawer is the tool to help you, cut the pasta, and also it helps. This tool is also great for cleaning out the holes in the discs. Let's see, let's find our linguine disc. There it is. There you go. So the tool is actually good for spaghetti for here, and then if you have linguine, you use the square one. And look, it just helps you. I like to do it dry. We also recommend that you can soak them and then use the tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the linguine disc on. We're going to secure it. And we're going to make one batch. One batch is about half a pound. So we have a dry cup measure. This is for one batch. And we have the liquid measure, which is one batch or two batches. So we're going to fill to the one batch line. So we're going to fill up our dry ingredients, which is our flour. And we want to just go over and then scrape it down so it's level. This pasta maker works on precision, like any pasta maker, really. We're going to remove the lid. We got the flour in. We need some salt, so we're going to do half a teaspoon of salt. Salt, again, is for flavor. We're going to secure the lid. Very simple to secure the lid and to remove the lid. Look how easy. Now, we're going to beat one egg. And we use large eggs. We think that large eggs help us with our precision in cooking. But again, we have where the line is, so if you use a different size egg, then you just have to make sure you don't go over the line for one batch. So why we recommend that you beat the egg is because it actually goes through the feeder much smoother. If you don't beat the egg properly and you find that it gets caught up, you can either take a rubber spatula, or sometimes I'll just use my finger and just go back and forth, and it will go into the machine easy. So if it does get hung up, there are tricks to that. But that's why we like to beat the egg. We're going to put that into our liquid measuring cup. We're going to add half a tablespoon of olive oil for flavor, and also olive oil makes the pasta a little more pliable, so it extrudes a little nicer. If you were to stand here and roll it out, you'd want the olive oil because it makes the pasta just a little nicer. But again, flavor. Olive oil is all about flavor, like salt. Now we're going to fill up the measuring cup to not to exceed the one batch line. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the power button. I'm going to hit the batch button. So there's 1 and 2 batches. We only want one batch, which again is half a pound. Once it starts to mix, we will add the liquid pretty steadily. And you see that I go back and forth because I wanted to get liquid on this side and also that side. That's why I do that, so that it doesn't go in just one area. And it also slows the process down a little bit. That's it. So within 14 minutes, from start to finish, you have pasta. So the mixing and the extruding in 14 minutes. So what happened is the machine was mixing, and now it's going to start to extrude. So it goes the other way. And you can cut the pasta any length that you'd like. So we're just gonna let the linguine come out of the machine, and we'll put it into probably, I don't know, 10, 12-inch pieces. And what I like to do is I like to just cut the first piece off to make it all even. And look, I can throw the pasta back into the machine and it'll continue to work its way out. So there's no waste, which is what I love about this product. Now, a quick tip here is that if it starts to clump up, which I see that it's kind of doing here, you just add like a tablespoon or a little handful of flour, and it will quickly stop clumping up. I just readjust it a little bit, put the lid back down, and you'll see that it will not clump. Same goes if it's too tight. You might want to remix it a little bit with a little more water, and it will come out smooth. The key to the game here is, yes, we are precise, but environment changes everything sometimes, the air, right? So if you find that the machine is struggling, you might have to add a little more water. That happens. But look how beautiful my linguine is. So once again, 3 minutes, right? Boiling water, salted water for flavor, and then linguine and clam sauce. You can't beat it. Put a little flour on the board, and we're gonna give it a little toss. That will help us for it not to stick together. So I think that's the right length. Make the cut and toss it with just a little flour. You can dry it, like if you want to make the pasta and you want to dry it and have homemade pasta in dry storage, you can do that as well. Pasta's never been so easy now that I have the Emeril Pasta and Beyond pasta maker. I make pasta all the time and I love it. No need to go and buy pasta. I can make my own fresh in 14 minutes.
For more information, tips, tricks, and delicious recipes, please watch our videos at emerilpastabeyondinfo.com.